What happens when a subversive subgenre gets subsumed by the same system it was subverting? This is 7 Days of Cyberpunk, Day 7, The Capture. In 1988, Mike Pondsmith created Cyberpunk, a tabletop role-playing game that gave the emerging subgenre a shape. Citing Blade Runner as an inspiration, his vision of the future, in far-off 2020, built on the scaffolding of the early pioneers of cyberpunk, Philip K. Dick, Ridley Scott, and William Gibson. He expanded the lexicon, deepened the lore, and most importantly, he organized it. Essentially doing the same thing for cyberpunk that Gary Gygax did for high fantasy with Dungeons & Dragons. Nicknamed Maximum Mike, Pondsmith's impact on the subgenre has been profound because he formalized the rebellion, packaging it, making it easier to sell. Then, in 2020, CD Projekt Red released Cyberpunk 2077, a AAA video game title based on Pondsmith's Cyberpunk TTRPG that took 8 years, over 500 developers, and hundreds of millions of dollars to produce. Despite mostly high praise for the artwork, the story, and of course the setting, it was a buggy mess, rushed, overhyped, and almost unplayable on some consoles. In other words, perfectly on brand for the corporate capitalist system the subgenre originally set out to warn us about. Cory Doctorow would call this enshittification. Cyberpunk has officially been captured because it's profitable, and that's all that matters to the system. So where do we go now? Cyberpunk spawned a variety of other punks: steampunk, atompunk, dieselpunk, biopunk, and solarpunk. Most of these are more style than substance, focusing mainly on aesthetics, and not revealing anything about the systems that dominate our lives. Solarpunk at least positions itself directly against cyberpunk. It's optimistic instead of nihilistic, and builds instead of hacks. As for cyberpunk itself, maybe it isn't dead. It just doesn't feel speculative anymore. It doesn't feel prophetic, because we don't have to imagine megacorporations, surveillance capitalism, digital addiction, or algorithmic control. We're already inside it.